Hello, everyone. I'm glad you're here. I have Kumaran Renggasamy in our studio today, and I reached out to him and wanted to have a conversation with him. I met Kumaran a while back. I'll let him tell the story. But here is Kumaran. Kumaran, if you could please say hello to everyone.
Hi, everyone. It's nice to meet Julie and all the founders here.
Beautiful. Okay, so I had asked you a question where you are right now. You said you are at home. Where is home?
Okay, I'm actually basically I'm a Malaysian. I'm staying in Malaysia, in a city called Port Klang. Is a port city. So this is about a 45 minutes drive to Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur is our capital. So I'm sure everyone knows KL, very famous because of the Twin Tower. So um,
Keep going.
so I was born here in Malaysia. So my father, my mother, they are local. They are born here. So we are we are called Tamils in Malaysia. Okay. So how we came to Malaysia is actually my father's father. That means my grandfather is from India. So in the early 19th, right, when the British around, so my grandfather came here to work in the plantation, and that's how we came from South India. So now I'm third generation, and I'm still staying the same place, the same town, because we are actually Indians. We can say in Malaysia all around, but I'm still local here. I'm staying here. I like this place. We and my children's all born here. I'm married with my wife, and I have 4 children. And now my age is almost 57. This
Wow.
December is going to be 100% 57.
100% 57.
Yes.
That is so very good. In the heart-to-heart conversation, it's basically the guests that come here, either I know them and connected with them, or I don't know them and I wanted to get to know them. And that's why we come here. Sometime we'll come to this conversation. We had not even met each other. And so when a guest coming onto the heart-to-heart conversation with me, we basically say hello, and I ask a couple questions to learn about them. And then certainly we communicated, we connected together, and we have a whole long hour of conversation. So our conversation can go 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour, or even longer. And so we just let our conversation flow. There probably a moment when we quiet, which is okay too. But I would like to know you a little bit more. So you said that you are married. You have two children. What
Four
are you?
children.
Um, so- I meant four, but I said
Yes.
two for some reason. So what do you do? What is your profession?
Okay. Basically, my family, before I got married, my brothers. Okay. My father, I have 4 brothers and 2 sisters. Okay. So my father is just since he's the second generation, he's not well educated. So he's just a normal laborer. So my mother's background, she's a plantation worker. So they got married. Then in 1967, I was born. So before that, I already have 4 brothers and 2 sisters. So I was the second youngest, and I have another small brother. Okay, so we are now all in the early 60s. Okay, so since we are not, my father's background is not well to do, so I managed to have my normal my highest studies was my secondary school. So once I finish my secondary school, I need to go to work. So I joined a bank. Okay, I was working in a bank as a clerk. But my lifestyle, even in the early 20s, I already want to know more about the religion. When people are more to looking for wealth and that, but I just continue with my normal lifestyle. So I was more to want to know who is the 00. So okay, so I was more to addicted to religion and all that. But then my that's why I was my mindset is more to, that's why even in the banking I was not looking for promotion, or want to be officer, but I joined the union. I want to help, the rights in the bank. So about 9 years passed, right? 9 years passed. So the age of 30, I need to, my family was asking to get married, that love is love. So the pressure was there. So coincident, I met my wife. Okay, and it started like a love story, but then no choice, because it's too short gap. So I straight away asked her, "Do you want to marry me?" So, so what happened? It's like about 3 months. Then I asked her, "You want to marry me or not?" And then she was surprised. Then she told me, "No, I'm not ready yet. My family thinks that you like my brother." So what happened? She introduced me to then I put a pause. Okay, let it go. Because the family think me as a brother. So, but then after about 6 months, the family interested, because she also still they are looking for groom for a bridegroom for her. So they asked me. They came and the brother called and asked me, "Do you interested in my sister?" I was thinking like a jackpot. So that happens. So in my 30s, I got married to my wife. Then we started our
How did
family.
you meet? How did you both meet, your wife and yourself?
That's why they say it's a nature, because I was staying in from Klang. See, I'm from the Port Klang. I have to drive all the way to KL, but I was working in the city middle. They call it Shah Alam. So I was working there, and my wife from KL, all the while she resigned there and she came to work in Shah Alam. So it's in the middle.
Oh, wow, it's destiny.
That's how I met her. Then after 3 months working, she not happy, because she have to travel a lot from KL to then she cannot, because for me traveling is about 15 minutes. For her, she have to travel almost about 45 minutes. So she resigned and she continued back her normal lifestyle in KL. But then friendship continue. so that's how it happens. And since
You look very happy telling the story with your wife. You both must have loved each other very much. Oh, I mean, I can see that you love your wife very much. Am I right?
Yeah, you know, means how to have 4 kids.
It seems like you both destined to each other.
Yeah. So then, since I was in the banking line, after the marriage life, the commitment is not same. Because you can, as a banker, you can see. But then once married, I was staying with my family, my father and mother, the same house, because my brothers all they are separated, they're married, and But since I was here, I feel I always want to take care of my father, mother. Even before I got married, I told my wife, I'm not going anywhere. My mother old, my father old. Yeah, I need to stay. So this is one of the conditions I told her. She accept, and thank God now almost 27 years old. Even my father passed away about 9 years back, but then we are still in the same house with my mother. Is still around, and my wife. We are staying together in a whole family.
Wow.
So it's a long journey. But then I remember I told you I was before I got married. I was in the religion. Religion I was looking. So my life was very simple. But then after the marriage life, the commitment was very high. So I had to resign from the bank, and I went to the sales line, where I think the sales can make more. What we want, we can get it from sales, right? So that helped me to focus more. Then after that, all the while I was trying so many sales line. I was a telemarketer. I was doing direct sales. all this kind of sales, I like sales. It's part of my life already. So then in the journey, that's where I saw about MLM. Okay, MLM, and I got but then still I put a hope. Still, I like to do more on direct sales than doing networking, because networking is restricted until after the 2000 years, 2000, where the internet came, and global. So you don't have a stop. You can continue your journey. So networking become very famous. So I get in networking and MLM. So during this journey, since remember I told you I like to help people, but then I learned the first thing that the family comes first. Okay, your responsibility to your family, where your mother, father, your family is very important. So so even I wanted to help people, but then my resource is limited. So I was focusing on my family first, but then the one I can do, like donate blood. So I from the young, after the banking started, I start donating, because donate blood is easy. You just go, and whenever there's a call, I need help. So I did more than about 50 times during the career.
Wow. Really?
Because, another thing, because my blood is rare group, I'm O negative. So it's a
Oh,
rare group. It's not O positive, it's O negative. So even I don't go, the hospital will call me. Are you available?
oh, I see.
So this is a thing that I like to do, because I can save, in one donation, blood donation, I can save three person. So so I was doing this. Okay, and then I on the journey, I like to do more to the health products, and what I did is, I don't do investment, like health product. They pay, I give them the product. So I was
Mhm.
doing networking, but more to the safe side. I don't like to get involved in investments, all that. But during the process, I learned about Bitcoin, but I missed the journey. I know about Amazon, Facebook, all the shares came in, but I missed. So I missed all the way until even before on passive. I met Mabel, my operation team in Singapore. I was doing another MLM. That's how I know about them in before the COVID 2018, 19 around there. Then the COVID came. There's a full stop. We cannot travel. I got stuck in Malaysia. So but then I was focusing more to my family, and uh, but always I will think, if I got the opportunity, I like to help people. But then since my resource was limited, so I just focus on my family only. But this is the one I made interested in on passive. Okay, so why I came inside on passive is in 2021, somewhere in the middle of March. One of my friend from India, his name is Satish, he's from Gujarat.
Yeah.
uh, he introduced to me to on passive, and he gave me the link to join. And the only thing he said, Kumaran, we're going to launch in 2 weeks time, please don't miss. Don't miss. So since I know about Shatish very close. I mean, we never we online, we doing other networking business. So I know him. Then I say, okay lah, it's okay since online. So I just join. I do not know. I never take it serious or anything. I want to go and dig inside or that. Then I just join. Then I just leave it. After joining, I received the mail from our CEO. So I went through. I was watching the video, but it never clicked. Another one of these, the same videos lah. So I was listening, I was watching, but I know something is there, because our CEO was talking about the corruption and the whole place, everything. But then it clicked in my mind, but I never take it serious, because I don't like to do investment. I don't like to ask people, come and put your money here, you're going to be rich. I don't do that. Okay. Then after that, Shatish added me in a WhatsApp group. There I saw Mabel, I saw Joanne, I saw Jeannie, I saw Faith. Then I called them, hey, how come you all here in this WhatsApp group? How come you all never inform me until Satish have tell me? So I say, then Mabel say, Kumaran, we know about you. You don't like to do investment. You like product based. So that's why we never actually.
Oh,
So Mabel told me, even in September 2020, I already sent the link, but you never noticed.
oh, okay.
So I also don't like to pause you. So never mind. Okay. So what happens when I joined, the founder members is about 500,000 people. Okay. 500,000 people already there, and I will be receiving the mail, and I just watch, I see, but then I never take it serious. But how observing until in the WhatsApp group, there will be some activities going on, all that I will be noticing. Oh, they say welcome, congrat, all that. I'll just listen and watch all that. But somewhere in September, when Dr. Bill William came inside the picture in the WhatsApp group, and Mabel, they're saying welcome, that la, this la, then I noticed who is Dr. Bill William. Then I start joining the first Zoom arranged by Mabel with Bill William came and did presentation. Then I get the whole picture about ONPASSIVE. Then the next thing is that then I share with my close friend from Singapore, Kamal. Then I told him, come, it's just about Singapore, US dollar is 100, come and join. Then he came, he joined. He was my first introducer. Then after that, what happened? He went and signed up his wife. Then I personally called and asked him, I introduced to you, why you so fast go and share with your wife? Hey, you do not know. If you watch Michael Williams series, you go and see. Watch the one. Then he sent me Michael Williams. Then I was watching that. Then I get a real picture of all about ONPASSIVE. Okay. Then we got excited. I went and looking for, because it's still in the COVID, we're still in the house in doing. So I listen, I watch all the YouTubes. I get a clear picture of ONPASSIVE and the AI, and that time we already in the house and we know what is future all about, because working in the home, most of everybody about during the COVID, everybody was doing and using Zoom. So I know this is the next wave. I get a clear picture of how future going to be, and I know I'm at the jackpot. I'm sitting in a gold mine. So and I got addicted to our CEO. But the two things, one is ONPASSIVE, one is the corruption, and one more is the hopeless. Because during that period, in Malaysia, near to my place there was a flood. Okay, 3 days. Okay, 3 days. They suffer, and the donation when they collect the money, they budget about $100, but they buy about 30 ringgit. The product is inside there, the box is about 30 ringgit, but they go and bill about $100. So all this I know. This is what he was talking about, and remember I told you I like to help people, because we in Malaysia, we are the Indians, we are minority, we have a lot of problems going on in education, in sports. This is, you can Google, you can get a lot of information. I don't want to share here since it's going to be public. So I always think a way to support my community. Always think about that, because you see, when the family is safe, peace, there's a harmony in the family. The next is the village or the town. Okay, if you can help make harmony in your town and your community, then the next is the country. Then the country, then is the state. So these principles I know about this, but then I don't have, because a lot the politicians here. I don't like two person. I don't like actor. I don't like politician, because these two people they come. We are the one we are paying them. Okay, the actor, we are the one paying them, and for the politician, we are the one who voting them. They will come and do all the wonderful things.
Yeah.
And these two people I don't like. I like, okay, Star Wars. Okay, Star Wars. I like Transformers. This one I like because why? They are really putting their brain to create, but not a movie with the heroes fighting for, all because they act in the movie only. The real life, they don't do all this, right? So
Right.
so these two people I don't like. So here in Malaysia, and same goes to India. A lot of things going on, corruption, that this stuff, but that's where the same thing came and clicked. On passive, our CEO and my mind came click. So since everything is okay, after I checked my, with come out all the YouTube by then, and I did a deep post-mortem on Dr. Bill. I went and checked his background. I went Google him, all the YouTube, that la, this la. Then it's give me a plus point. It's not the CEO, not our CEO. Dr. Bill William credibility. He's a doctor with a dentist, one of the 100 doctors in US. This is what he's doing in Kenya. That's really clicked me. Then I put my own findings. Few the powerful one, like somewhere in November is already about 1 million. Okay, 1 million founders. So when I started, it's 500, it's 1 million. And the best part, there's no overriding, but then people still are coming in. There's no overriding when you join, but then people still are coming in. So it's clicked my mind. Something is there, something is good is there. That's why so many people are coming in as a founder. So that is my plus point. Then I went and checked the website. You have almost about 112 language. Scam company won't do that. They will have English or Malay, Chinese, the maximum speed for 4 language. But I can see our CEO, our company is doing, the work is going on. So then Dr. Bill Williams, so all this, and so then I know, okay, I want to help people. Okay, first I have to bring a team. Okay, I have to bring a team. Then only I can help people. I alone cannot do. So that's where I start sharing. So slowly my team grew, and I have friends in Singapore. I have friends in India, and slowly I until a time that Dr. Bill William, I and Mabel, he recognized us from US. He sent a small token of profit to us. Yeah, that's how ONPASSIVE came in. And I was watching Julie in YouTube in the corporate webinars, Michael William. So that's how I know. And you also came to as a guest speaker in our Singapore operation webinars. So this is my dream, and this is what I plan. And until now, during this, even remember after the World Cup, after the World Cup, all this, I already started doing some. I participate in 2 expo in Kuala Lumpur. I went in my own expo thing. I get contacts, because myself, I'm a salesperson, and this is something,
Very
it's what I'm looking for. It's actually 2 things. Not only about the apples, remember that is what Ash going to give us. But then I already the sales line, and I know about this. I'm sitting on a gold mine, and I can sell myself. All my Zoom customers are my competitor, my next prospect. So why I want to miss this opportunity, right? So I'm just waiting when it's going to start.
Yeah. How did you and I connected?
Okay, okay, you. I know you're one of the celebrities for in ONPASSIVE. So I was always talk to Mabel when you going to invite Julie to OPASSIVE, and then you came. So we got about me, the introduction. After that, later I like to always in the Facebook, all your I like to say like, and then your birthday I started to wish you during your birthday. Then I think I did one birthday wish card for you, e-card, and send it to you. Then we are chatting in
Facebook.
Facebook, yes.
You know, when the first time I came to O Passion webinar and you said something about what I did, and I didn't
Yeah,
remember. I
yeah,
didn't
okay, okay,
remember what
yeah.
I did.
Wait, but that's a very uh, it's something to do with the. Let me recall back. Yeah, you ah okay. We are chatting in the Facebook, right? There was somebody used my messenger to what do you call to use my messenger to
Kind
the
of.
scam, and they start sending the message to everywhere. So what you advise me, you say, Kumaran, go and change your password. So you advising me. So you see, indirectly the caring is there in you, because I have so many about more than 5,000 friends in my Facebook,
Yeah.
and most of them they receive about this, but then no one asked me to do anything.
Mm.
So I highlighted this since we for me, I know you, but then you do not know me. But then you take that that of the time to advise me, sending the message to me, Kumaran, go and take care your change your
Right.
password. That's how I highlighted that in the operation webinar.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Uh,
Because just naturally when I see a weird message from some people, I always
mm,
say I think your messenger is I mean,
been
somebody hacked your messenger.
yes.
And that's why I said, "Oh," and then when I came on to Oh Passion and you told me about it, I'm like, maybe I did. I didn't really remember it.
Yeah, the other friends they never say anything, because this is the caring thing people will do, because they care about someone, the other, even they do not know. Not naturally it comes. You like to care about other people. You like the advice, even you don't do anything, but you show the care.
Right.
Mm.
So you've been in on passive when it was 500,000 and then you
Yes,
saw like suddenly you have millions, over
yes.
a million people on, and you were excited and you knew that you are sitting on the gold mine. You know what? I did the same thing, I did the same thing. I didn't understand what it was. I've heard a lot of things from Milo, but then when I realized when Catmo came around, I realized the fact that I was sitting on the gold mine and I never looked back. There's
See,
not even a second in life that I doubt on passive because at that time I'm totally hooked. For me, I feel at that time when we mentioned about gold mine, I never thought about the money. I thought about the technology. I thought about the ability for us to do things. What was your thought when you said I'm sitting on the gold mine?
you see, Julie, since my background is from sales line, right? I like to find something to sell, right? Sell, but the when you want to sell, the naturally the what do you call they say the other side, the need must be there. Then it's easier to sell. If there's no need, even it's very hard to sell. So here the way, okay, see, since my background more to the sales, we miss, okay, the first billionaires, they came because of the oil, okay. When the oil came, the billionaires came, right? Some came because of the oil. Then after that, the next trend was the automobile. When the car came in, and the next wave came in, right? Next billionaires came in. Then after that was the the tech, where the Microsoft, Facebook, and all these came. But then there was no communication because there's no WhatsApp, emails. We are in Asians, we don't, still not.
Just no,
The
yeah.
email was there, but then like WhatsApp, you can on the spot, few seconds I can know what's happening. But so there's a gap. So we do not know what happened to the shares of the Facebook and all this. But then. Bitcoin, the next wave came, but then we have no idea about cryptocurrency. That la this la, the mind was there. But all these waves give us, for like me, give a picture we not going to miss the next wave, right? So when our CEO came and talking about all about the AI and future, I know this, and during that time we already experiencing COVID, working from the home, right? So it's give a bigger picture how future is going to be, right? So that's why since I in the background sales back, I know is we are what future going to be. Another thing is linked with me with the way why British bring me here, my grandfather to Malaysia is because of the second wave, the automobile. They want to produce the tires, so they need the rubber tree. So because of that, we all from India, we migrate here to work here in the plantation, right? And because of that way, because someone want to make money, my generation changed. And I can feel. So now, if I want to help my community, I have another way with the AI.
Right.
So and for most of the tech peoples are Indians. I'm sure you know about that. And we are in Malaysian goals. We have the source, and but then there's no support financially. So this is where the OBLES comes in. I'm focusing on that because I always talk to my friends, the team that I created. I told them when the apples comes in, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take care of the education. We're going to set, because during this time, I have heard about one of the MP, the parliament guy, named Santiago, Charles Santiago. He have came in a video in the news, and he highlighted about what's happening in the Indian community, why so much dropouts. We already did a documentary about that, and I have the knowledge and how it's going to communicate with them and all that. But then still waiting for the opportunity to come.
Right. So what are you looking forward to? Like right now, where we are today, you understand what's the process is, you understand what is going on. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking for something full time, and ONPASSIVE is going to give me full time on the sales part, where I can make money. Same time, also I can introduce the business as a reseller to the new person who looking for opportunity, and that is one thing. Then when I know about ONPASSIVE thing, since remember I told you my family comes first. So what I did, I without my brother's family knowledge, I bought all for them one account. And until now they do not know. Okay, and not only here, I have one account just for my family, my relation in India. Because I'm not only going to help my relation here, I'm also going to help my relations in India.
Yes.
So this is already I prepared because, like what I say, family comes first. I want my brothers to be. They also must have a harmonious lifestyle. So from there, slowly, then I can with my team of friends. Okay, then we go in touch. And during this process, remember, I like to join the deep dive and dream team webinars. They are doing a wonderful on mindset. I never miss their webinars. People like JW, Dr. Tunisia, and Brother John Ajangwin, Dr. Derek. They're doing even Dr. Benny. They're doing a wonderful presentation on mindset. And I learned a lot for how to accumulate your wealth, and how to preserve, and how to pass to your next generation. So a lot of knowledge I learned from them.
That's beautiful. Yes, I have to go and visit them sometime. I love having the conversation with you because you seems to be an individual who very open-minded, who has a very open-minded, and no matter what, you always looking forward to absorb more information. You always want to learn you always want to do that and help other people at the same time. Have you ever visited India before, since your 50 something years
Yeah,
of
in
relationship?
my okay, I visited twice when I was young. In my age 18, I went there before. Then somewhere 2014, I went there. But now I supposed to visit this year, but then it's okay. But my wife with her family already visited more than 4 times, and I don't. She follow her brother, and she have visited the last 4 years. During the COVID, she never visit, and even this coming September, she following the brother. So I say, okay, you go, never mind. Let me take care of the family. I stay with my family because we cannot live together in a time. So she have visited
Yes, yes. So let me ask you, what inspires you the most
in on passive.
either on passive in live? What inspires you? What get you going every day?
Okay, my family, my
Yeah.
family. Okay, because I have 4 children. The 4 children is very important to me. I have seen families, the wife, no father, no mother, and I came across all this, yeah, what their suffering is. So
Mhm.
every day, I in my mind, even sometimes I am financially not steady, but then I don't want my children to have no father.
Mhm.
That is the one who motivate me, and I know one day I'm going to give them full financially. They're going to be independent, and but at the moment my eldest son is already a marine engineer.
Mhm.
Is he's already, he traveled the whole globe 3 times already. He's now
Oh
20
wow.
26 years old. He's already traveled 3 times, the whole, because he traveled in the ship, right? So
Yes.
he 3 times around the world already. My the second daughter is doing law. Going to be next year is going to be second year, and my third daughter is doing this year going to do the foundation. Okay, she want to get it, she want to go to the bioscience. I say, because I say, why the future is about AI. I don't know why you want to so hard to want to go and study all about bioscience, make your head so this one, but then she lied. So I told her, I need you to take care of my wealth. Why don't you go and do accountant? No, no, no. So I just leave it her. But my the youngest is 15 years old. Okay, is still in the secondary. Sorry, primary. Finished primary, lower secondary school.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so so only my wife will be asking me when I say, wait, patient,
Wait patiently.
because
What would
she want to be full housewife. She want to be full.
Yeah.
She's working. She's a banker. She's still working. So she want to,
Yes.
she want
She
to be
wants
full
to just
housewife.
staying at home and taking care of you and the
See,
children.
so I told her, just wait, just wait. Everything will
Just
be
wait.
fine. Like brother Oliver says, we are fine. Just wait.
Yeah, absolutely. We are always fine. Um, where are you looking forward to travel to?
Okay, since the first thing is, remember I told you the spiritual. I always like go to the north of India.
Mhm.
Most of that is my dream. I always want to go the north side and visit all this, that's part. But then I have friends in South India, everywhere in India. I remember we have a lot of friends now from the founder. So I also like to visit them. Same time, even I have a friend in, you remember, in Oceania,
Mhm.
our Anna,
Mhm.
from so
Yes.
the founders itself can make us to round the world.
Oh yes, yes. We could travel around the world and meeting all of our
All
friends.
my sisters in from the deep dive, from even St. Lucia, our sister Julie Pierre, she's from
Yes.
From the islands, and we
Yes.
have Debbie, sister Debbie in Dr. Derek, Dr. Benny.
Yeah.
So everywhere.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm.
Well, of course, there's the US too. We
Yeah,
have
we
a lot
visit.
of
I
friends.
mean, we visiting our founders itself. We already can round the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I have, brother Colin. Also have friends, Victor Abba,
Yeah,
from UK.
from the UK.
Uh,
Yeah, so you will be traveling everywhere around the world. Um,
not to say that is going to be part of our life, but then the responsibility, like what I say. Remember, I told you my community.
mhm.
After my family, my community comes first. So I like to be an example to them, to show that in the age of 60s, you still can be somebody if you have the dream. You never
For
give up the
sure,
dream.
for sure.
Mm.
And it's always whatever the people that closest to you, which is your family, your neighbor, the community
Mm.
you live in, and then the city, which is, it's a bigger circle, and then the county, and then the country, and then the entire world. So we can always do one thing, but we got to have a solid family in the middle first
Yes.
before we do that. And
Mm.
that's why our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, always say, take care of your family first. um, Let me hear your thoughts about Mr. Ash Mufareh's commitment to the founders, commitment to uplift humanity. What's your thought on his commitment?
I, I I can put it in a way. It's not a real person. He's not a human. Because normal human don't think like normal human don't think.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah,
think like this. He's not a human. He's someone God created. He's sitting there for us. You remember the hard time he's going through now. No, that's why I say he's not human. The real human is brother Michael William. Remember, our CEO always say he's my brain. So Michael William is the real human. Our
yeah.
CEO is one of the alien who came here.
It's God sent.
God sent. Yeah, I can put it that way. He's not human. He's above human. He's not alien. I think he's in the middle somewhere there.
Right.
Uh,
It's amazing of how he committed and how strong and I guess.
uh, I always get goosebumps whenever I think
Mhm.
about
Me too.
Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa. No one can do that. You
Yeah,
know what happened? The top. Oh my God.
yeah.
See, I always share with my friends. Okay, if you think this is a scam, this is a scam. Remember, we were migrating from Go Founder
Hmm.
to Founders, OES. That is the period where the scammers will take the money 1 million times 97, gone.
Yeah,
That is the correct time to do.
right.
But then our CEO did that, never do that. Then we see, oh yes, we start using the O-meal, we start using the O-trim. O-trim is 100% so successful,
Hmm.
right? We can trim and can share, and O-net still not because
Yeah, it's still in the process.
but then after that we saw Burj Khalifa, we saw the World Cup. Oh my god, and the Dubai Mall, everything there. Why you want to spend his money there? For what? Scammers don't do that.
Exactly.
So he already put the commitment there already. I know, I can see. Is the commitment already there? What he's telling, he will do or die. Uh,
Do or
so
die.
so so I'm not in a stage to comment about our CEO. He's someone above our. We are still human.
No, I get it. I get it because the things that he does is unimaginable, right? I don't think we could sit down and imagine what the hardship, the obstacles that he has to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just so much what he did for us and his commitment.
Julie, I give you a scenario. Just imagine your wallet with the cash. Suddenly you lost.
Hmm.
How you feel? Let's say you have few thousand,
Distress.
yeah, and the ATM cards inside there.
Hmm.
But now he's going through the our CEO is going through. Oh my God, I know how is the impact on him, but he's still calm. He's cool. He's still calm and in the
Very calm and
360.
very
Yeah,
collected. Yeah.
that's why I'm telling you, he's not a normal person. He's
Yeah. 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 No, I hear you.
Hmm.
I hear you. It's amazing. You really come to think about because of his commitment and because of his faith, you know,
And
he
the best part, if he lost the wallet, you know how my wife will talk to me.
she would probably make you go insane.
But here, our CEO, 1.4 million founders, right? And all the staff, and how many offices globally? Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God.
There's no way you could describe it. It's
Yeah,
undescribable. Yeah.
we must go inside his shoe and think about how he feel. Then only we
Yeah.
can understand.
We need to go inside his brain
Yeah. And the best
to
part,
really
the brain,
understand.
and the best part, the brain is with Michael Williams.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, it's an amazing opportunity, first of all, for us to connect with each other. Second of all, for us to relate to each other, right? Because there is a vision that we're working toward. And third of all, for us to actually sit down together. We are all coming from different cultures, different languages, different thinking, different mindset. But how are we're able to come together and sit together and have this heart-to-heart conversation because of what Mr. Ashmufar created. That harmony, that interconnected for all of us is very hard to explain. And I believe it's because of the trust, the commitment, and the loyalty that we have for ONPASSIVE, for Mr. Ash, and for each other. It's so strong. And I don't think we can explain it. I mean, maybe we just have to drill a hole and get into each other's head to be able to understand or get into Mr. Mufareh's mind to actually see it.
Yeah.
And I truly believe because his um, the reason for him to do what he does is so just that you just can't explain it. There's
Yeah,
things
correct.
in life that you can't explain it. You
Yeah, you're
just
correct.
you just see it and you just run with it. And that's the reason why we get to understand, we get to see that from him, and all we got to do is run with him.
Mm.
There's no reason. Many of us, I'm very sure there's so many of us, there's probably 90 something, 100% of us joining on passive as the very beginning because we want to make money,
Yeah,
right? But
yeah.
none of us talk about money. None of us talk about how much money we are going to make. Of course, there are some people out there that don't understand, that don't believe in on passive, do ask those questions. But none of us ask those questions. The people that trust and committed to this vision, this whole mission, we don't talk about money. We don't ask about money because we know it's already there. It's already
Mhm.
done deal. It's there. All you got to do is focus on the focus, and the focus of it is built very clean, right? Clean
Yeah,
ecosystem, very clean and organic product, and have the people that have the same mindset getting together and committed together to carry out that vision. And I feel that's how we are relating to each other. That's how
yes,
we are
yes,
interconnected with each other.
yes, 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 Julie.
So
that's, that's how we came. Means if no means I don't think it's not because of on passive. I still remember you were talking about real estate.
yeah,
You want to do on property.
yeah.
Busy, you will be busy doing your property.
For me is yes, I'll be doing real estate, and many of us will be doing something else, but it's just part of life that we have to do to survive.
Mm.
But if we get to do the things that we love and have passion about it, it's more fun
All
than,
right.
like Chris talking about working for 40 something years. That's suffering.
Yeah,
and I don't want to be suffer, doing what I like to do. I like to actually enjoy it and having fun doing it. And for all of us, I mean, if you are doing banking, I do real estate, other people doing other thing. I think it's something that we have to do. But with on passive is you do it because you have the love of doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. 100% right.
Anyway, it was so nice to have a conversation with you. Is there anything else you want to mention?
I just want to say thanks to you, Julie, because this platform, celebrity like Michael, brother Michael William, I seen Mabel, all the VIPs comes here, but you give an opportunity to me, somewhere from one corner in Malaysia to come and share my view and my belief. So I just want to say thanks to you, and I like to say thanks to my whole patient team in Singapore, Mabel, Faith, Sister Jeannie, Joanne, and Florence. She's from Malaysia, and and all my team, founders. And to my sisters from Deep Dive, Dream Team, brothers, the king. They will call kings and queens. So all the founders, I like to say thank you,
Thank
and
you so much.
and for CEO, I'm not in a position to say thanks because he's not a normal. He's not a normal person. I'm sure he knows why we don't say thanks to him.
I'm
Yeah.
sure he gets it, and I'm sure he's smiling. Um,
Mm.
but thank you so much for your time being here and having this conversation with me. And yeah, and if you're currently watching this conversation with myself and Kumaran, and if you like to be part of the heart to heart conversation, please reach out. I'd love to have a conversation with you. It's part of the thing that I do every day. It's just like to talk to people because I love talking to people. And so, if you are one of them and you want to reach out, yeah, let me know. I'll feature you in this conversation. Thank you so much, Kumaran. Have a
Thank
great day and enjoy the rest
you.
of your
Yes,
Monday.
we in it to win it.
Absolutely. We're in it to win it. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Bye for now.